All right, so it's not like I need another bike, right? But I just fucking found one on OfferUp for 50 bucks. So come with me to go pick this bitch up. It's one of these. It's another one of these, boy. All right, so here goes the bike. It's fucking spray painted. I can't even tell what size it. Oh, it is the Jeremy McGrath. So that means I got two of the same bikes now, boy. Boy, it was red, I guess. Mine's lime green. But let's get this bad boy home and took it apart. All right, so she's home safe, right? This bead's busted off of the rim, so I'm gonna have to fuck with that in a second. But first, I at least want to see if the front tube holds air. So I'm gonna fill up the front tube while I do other stuff. All right, so it is the 500 confirmed Razor 500. Boom, right here. So first, we're gonna remove this plastic cover with about 5 bolts. 1, 2, 3, and then there's 2 up under here. Okay, so the cover's off and we have a beautiful frame, yes! And to get the engine cover or whatever you want to call this off, there's a bunch of these fucking screws around here. Pull this engine cover off. No way, somebody already put a lithium. It came with a lithium battery? Oh, my life, how many watts? Oh, 4 amp hour. Okay, it's kind of garbage, but what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. Well, this shit definitely like caught fire or something, because look, you can't even see. That's all melted plastic in there. Holy fuck, dude. And I guess here's the charger they were using. This must have been soldered onto the end of here, I guess. All right, so that's a crazy sign, but this sticker right here says, warning, this sticker will turn red if wet. So I don't know if I want to deal with that battery. Okay, but we do have a 36 volt, 30 amp speed controller that has a positive and negative waiting to get sent to it. All right, so battery hooked up. Let's turn the power on and off switch on. We got lights, boy. Let's see if this works. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm a savage. All right. Oh shit, the chain tensioner. All right, so now let's get into some other stuff now that we know it works. And there's a live spider. Okay, so now we know it runs, and I'm actually charging the battery, and I've been checking the volts. It's going up a couple volts. It's down to like 15 volts. A 36 volt battery is drained down to 15 volts. How the fuck does that happen? But let's flip this bitch over and pull the wheels off next. All right, now I'm gonna make a part 2. I'm about to start the video right now. Here, I'm pulling out the front tire. All right, so here's part 2, everybody, of the Razor SX 500 build, right? So I just found this bike for $50, and it's not that I needed another one. I just needed a new project, and it popped up, so I went and fucking bought this bitch, right? So I got it connected 36 volts, so we know that the motor works and the speed controller works, right? Obviously, later on down the road, we're gonna get rid of those and upgrade them, but for now, they work. Now I'm about to take off the tires to see if I could patch the fucking tubes, because these tires are smoked. So I'm sliding out the axle. All right, so this probably ain't the traditional method, but here we go. All right, tube number 1 out. Let's pump it up and check where the hole is. All right, 2 major gashes discovered, but this should not be a problem. Those are gonna be an easy fix. Nah, I didn't even got to the back tire yet, so I'm just gonna patch this one and just keep moving along and see what we got on this one. So to patch the tire, you wanna scuff it up a big area as big as the patch is gonna be. Now we're gonna rubber cement this bitch a lot. Fuck it. Make sure you push it down with something. Pound that bitch or roll it. Now while that's drying, we're gonna start by taking off the back tire. Okay, so my dumbass didn't even notice that there's not a tube in the back wheel. What the fuck, dude? Luckily, my dumbass has everything. It's the wrong size, of course, but I'm gonna throw it in and see if it fits. All right, so that was a complete bitch to get that in there, but I just got it in there. Let's pump it up now. All right, I'm not sure where I left off, but I got both of the fucking tires off. One was popped, one tube wasn't there, so I swapped it. I'm gonna have to order a new tire and a new tube. So for now, I'm gonna clean it up. So for now, I'm gonna slap this rear wheel back on, slap this sprocket back on, and at least for now have a back wheel. So I'm actually gonna take the sprocket back off, replace it with the old sprocket, take the chain off, and take the motor off, because this bike's old components are a lot better than this bike's components. So I'm gonna swap them out. Let's start by taking off the motor. There should be 3 motor mount bolts on here. And now we gotta take this chain off right here. Alright, motor installed. Now let's take this fucking gear off again to replace it with the new old one, in a way. That's newer than this one. Alright, so pop this off and then pop this on, and I guess I'm gonna have to make a fucking part 3. God damn it. Alright, Brad of all trades here, right? Here's part 3 of this Razor SX 500 build. I just got this for 50 bucks today, and I'm just seeing if it runs so I could order some more parts and build it up like this one over here. You dig? Right now we're just changing this out because this one's a little better than this one. So we got that installed, and in the last video I just installed the motor and the chain, so it's not all rusted like the chain that I took off of there, because obviously this has been just sitting in the rain for some time. Look at the damn cover to that thing. Alright, so the chain tensioner is actually rubbing a little bit, so I'm gonna just bend it a little bit. I'm gonna borrow the tire off of this one just to test this one out for a little bit until I order a new tire. Alright, front tire's on, back tire's on. They both have the green rims. Now the only thing left to do is to attach the power and try it out. Let's see what we got. Positive, positive, negative, negative. Alright, we're hooked up. Let's see what happens. So now what we have here is a 500 running on a 36 volt lithium battery instead of NiCad. Once I buy a new motor and stuff, it'll be like this one. This one's running a 3000 watt motor, 3000 watt speed controller, 72 volts. Now I'm gonna pull this fender out so I have all the body pieces for when I decide to paint it. Alright, so now it's dark out here and I'm gonna go for a little test ride. Not expecting much because like it is, it's a 500 still, but once I upgrade it, it's gonna be sick. Alright, it's dark out, but I just tested it. It felt about 20 miles an hour. I don't know, I guess around 20.